If you're a salesperson who is constantly battling objections like I need to think about it or now is not the right time, then chances are that you are stuck in the average salesperson matrix. You think you're having a sales conversation, but actually you're not. You're playing a game where the prospect controls the rules, and that way you are basically forced to lose. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the code on how to see behind the matrix. We're going to be learning how to deframe your prospect's reality and get them to sell themselves on why to buy. You'll learn the exact questions that shatter their objection and puts you back into power, allowing you to escape the average salesperson matrix forever. But to do this, you must understand that you are not fighting objections, you're fighting their frame of reality. Okay, so every objection a prospect gives you, like, I need to talk about it, I need to talk to my wife, exists within their own frame. It's their version of reality. The average salesperson tries to fight the objection inside the prospect's reality. They offer rebuttals, they argue logic. But this is like trying to win a debate where the other person is the judge. You simply can't win. They will just jump from one objection to another because you haven't addressed the root cause. Their frame is built on the fear of change. Therefore, as long as you play by their rules, you are going to be always one step behind and reacting to their moves until the game ends with, okay, we'll keep in touch. So to escape the matrix, you don't fight the frame, you shatter it. You do this with a single powerful deframing question. Imagine the prospect says, thanks, but now is not a good time for us. The amateur argues, but the master leans in with a concerned tone and says, I understand. Can I ask you something before I go? They're always going to say yes. And then the great salesperson says, how can I communicate to you that you might be making a mistake without you getting upset at me? This question is a pattern interrupt. It's not aggressive, it's concerned. It seeds doubt. It implies you know something that they don't. So that means their brain can't compute that information within their own frame. And therefore, their defenses drop. They become open. They move from a state of resistance to a state of curiosity. You just have taken control of the reality of the conversation. So once you shatter their frame, you immediately build a new one using consequence and identity questions. That means that you follow up because I am concerned because what is going to happen if you don't do anything about this and your energy stays low and your business performance keeps declining? I mean, what is going to be happening to your family then? By doing this, you're not selling the product anymore. You're showing them the terrifying future of their inaction. You don't stop there. You stack another frame, the identity frame, and go something like this. John, what would you look at doing this right now? Why not push it down the road like all the other executives that never get to their goals and can keep a great health? By doing that, you force them to choose. Do they want to be the person who fails or the person who succeeds? They're going to have to defend to you and, more importantly, to themselves why they must change now. The average salesperson lives in their prospect's world, fighting their objections and trapped in their matrix. The elite closer builds a new reality. This is the key. This is how you stop playing their game and make them lose at yours. This is how you escape. If you're watching this and you're wondering who is this kid, my name is Seth, I'm 19 years old, and 1 month ago I made myself the promise to break into the high-ticket sales industry in 3 months. And I'm documenting every single day of a journey, like the good things, the bad things, the rejections, the role plays, everything on this YouTube channel. If you want to follow the journey, which I highly recommend you to, subscribe. But if you want me to help you build your journey, like how to serve your content, your pillars, your thumbnails, how to batch record, how to stay consistent, there is a link in the pinned comment. And if you want me to train you on sales or train your team or hop on your team to close deals for you, also the link is in the comment. That's everything from me. Have a nice day.